Hello there everybody, it's me. This video is not just an update, but, well, it is an update, but also I want to, share something with you all. So, for the past couple of weeks, I've not really posted much on this channel. I haven't really done a lot, uh, you know. Um, over on my horror channel, I've been doing 31 days, but that was all pre-recorded and everything long before I got the news that I did. So anyway, the reason for my absence for the last couple of weeks or so is because of this. So about a fortnight ago, I went to the doctor, and they referred me to the hospital where I had a scan, and it was the worst. I mean, I hoped for the best, but prepared for the worst. They found a lump on my left testicle, and it was testicular cancer. Yeah, it was testicular cancer, and unfortunately, they couldn't do anything for that testicle because it was just badly gone. I mean, over the couple of weeks, I noticed it was changing. At first, it just started off where the testicle was a bit hard, but then it started to get bigger, and I thought, okay, maybe, I mean, I've sort of brushed it off. I mean, I've always been a bit of a hypochondriac. Like, if I get chest pains, I think I'm having an heart attack. If I'm struggling to breathe, I think I'm having an asthma attack. Or if I go to the toilet and it's not solid, I think I've got something with my bowels. But at the end of the day, all that is anxiety from me worrying about something that isn't even up with me. And so I thought, okay, but there's no lump. But then I did feel what was a tiny lump, and over the next week it did get a bit bigger. So I thought, okay, this doesn't feel right. The shape of it doesn't feel right. I need to get this looked at. So the doctor told me I did the right thing by coming to him. I mean, he couldn't give me an answer. He told me the worst case scenario is testicular cancer, but he couldn't give me a straight on answer, so he referred me to the hospital where I could see doctors that could tell me what it was. And the doctor, and within 48 hours, I got my answer. They didn't faff about with this. They don't faff around with stuff like this. So they were really quick at how they did it. How they got me in there and they found out what it was. And my response to it was pretty good. I was like, when do we start? Like starting to fight it and that. My mum was with me because I'm autistic, and I don't get all the medical stuff and take it in and that. My mum, she was sat next to me and she broke down in tears because I thought, well, I'm a baby, aren't I? She's going to worry a lot more than I am. But it was good. It was early, meaning they could treat it. So they put me in for an operation. Um, they gave it about 2 weeks because in that 2 weeks I needed to store some sperm away, and from what I was told, it can take up to 4 visits, and I was lucky first time around. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, like I say, first time round I was lucky. The clinic got what they wanted from my sample, and that's now stored away for the next 20 years. So for those 2 weeks, they told me to just carry on as normal, and they'll call me in for an appointment at the sperm bank. And so yeah, and removal of the I only had my left testicle removed. I still have the right one. So in those 2 weeks, I had a little losing lefty party, just to little tribute to my left testicle that were going to go. And on Monday, the 4th of October, so basically just about a week ago, I went in and had it done, removed. So yeah, I had my left testicle removed because that was just done for. So, and the doctor told me, it's the best cancer to get, because if you're going to get it, it be that one, because, the testicle hangs out of the body, so it's not in the body, so it'll do all the worst damage it can in that area first before it could spread. So the doctor told me that this was, you got it early, meaning it's incredibly treatable. You've got a 95% chance of of this going, and the odds are very much are in my favour. So yeah, Monday I went in and had it took out, and I waited for hours on end. I get what we call patient. And on that evening, I went home. As long as I had a wee and had something to eat and moved about, and that, I was allowed to go home. So the next morning, I was a bit sore still. I was in pain, I was aching, and I'm still a bit sore down there now, but nowhere near as bad as I were Monday. I've got a massive scar down there, and the stitches are going to take at least 2 to 3 weeks, give or take, to dissolve away. So they say I'd need at least a week recovery, and then eventually I need to start being more mobile and getting about again, which I'm going to do this week. I'm going to start to gradually go back into my normality. I mean, I can't really work or anything yet. I can't do any weightlifting, which is what I usually do. I like to, lift weights in the gym, but that's going to have to be, I'm going to have to take a hiatus from that for at least another 2 weeks from making this video, just until my body heals. As long as I can walk and everything, which I can, and I'm in no pain or anything getting up, and the pain has dimmed and gotten less painful, it's wore away, and that, I am still sore down there, and I am still swollen a bit. Nothing too bad, and the doctor said that these things would come with the healing process. The operation went well. I can't actually remember going to sleep, and I can't actually remember waking up from the surgery. It's like, I remember chatting with the nurse whilst the anaesthetic doctor did his bit, and I was chatting with her, just a genuine chat, and then next thing, I was in the recovery room. I don't know if they put the thing on me and I counted down from 3 or whatever. I don't know. Like I say, I completely blacked out. So yeah, and on the Wednesday, 48 hours after, I went for a CT scan to make sure they got it all, and they said, and they took the testicle they removed to be examined and tested. So um, they said the whole thing could take up to 10 to 12 days before I hear back. Once they've got the results and everything, they'll call me in for another hospital appointment, and I'll take it from there. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But if I do have anything, if I do have a little bit of cancer, it's completely curable. And the doctor did say, at the worst, I will need at least one dose of chemo. That's why I've stored sperm away, because the chemo could affect the semen. It might not make me infertile, but it could cause, like, say if I had sex and then it joined with an egg, it could cause development problems, and I don't want so I should so I still need to use contraception and stuff. But no matter what the outcome is, I will still have kids one day, and I really do want to have children one day. So, I mean, I'm only 30 now, so I still feel young. I still feel like I've got a full life ahead of me, and I do have a full life ahead of me. I really do have a full life in front of me. This is just a mild hiccup in my life. This is something to look back on. I've got a scar in my groin area, because that's how they do it. They cut into the groin and then get the tubing and pull it out from there. I won't give you too much graphic details, but I do have a scar there for life. So that is my battle scar. So I got a battle scar, and I'm proud of it. I don't think I'm going to get a prosthetic testicle put in, because they say that a lot of them who do that want them removed because it aggravates them. So And I spoken to this lad I know from work who's had it and has been through what I'm going through right now. So I've been asking him about the healing process. He's about 6 years later, and he's never wanted a fake testicle put in, and he's happy with just the one. And to be honest, I've accepted that I've got one testicle now for life, and it's not going to affect my testosterone in any way. In fact, that's why us blokes have two testicles, because in case anything happens to the other one, really, you know. So yeah, when I was during those 2 weeks before the op, I was staying positive. I was keeping up a good vibe. I was carrying on as normal. Everyone around me were said that my attitude towards this is amazing, and that I'm a trooper and I did the right thing and that. So I want to say thank you to the NHS doctors that worked on me, and not just on me, but basically for all the stuff you've been doing for the last almost 2 years with this pandemic. You're great people, and basically we owe them a great debt of gratitude because they really do put their lives on the line for people. So I want to thank the NHS and the doctors and nurses who took care of me during my stay in the hospital. I also want to thank my family, my mum, dad, sister, because they've been so strong for me. So I want to thank them for staying so strong and by my side. My girlfriend, she, I think, has been a bit upset by it, but she's again kept her chin up and stayed strong for me. And she even paid me a visit as well while recovering. So it wasn't, and also my friends and everyone who has sent me their positive vibes, their best wishes to me. Thank you. I had no idea I was that liked and loved out there by so many. And I also want to thank my fan base, the carolers, who watch my videos on this channel. I appreciate your patience and for being patient with me. And that's why I'm telling you about my absence now, because and I am going to ask that you be a little patient more with me, because I'm not fully healed just yet. I can't do any rough activities or run around. The most I can do at the moment is walk. So I've still got a bit more healing to do. I've recovered and come round a lot, but like I say, I'm still healing. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone who's, like I say, sent me good vibes, best wishes to the NHS, and yeah, my results and that from the CT scan and the results for what they're doing with my testicle that they removed. Like I say, it's a 10 to 12-day process, so we'll find out so we'll find out if I need any further treatments. Hopefully they've got it all, and this operation has been the operation definitely has been the main part of it all. So yes. But like I say, if I do have anything, if I do need further treatment, it is all doable. They can get it. And like I say, worst case now is I might need one sitting of chemo. I don't know yet. Like I say, I'm playing the waiting game on that. And I like, everyone's just been so supportive and so strong for me. I love you all. You're all brilliant people. And yes, so that's basically what I wanted to just share with you today in this video. It's gone on a bit. I know I've waffled on a bit, but I just wanted to share all this with you. So, do yourself a favour and check yourself at least once a month, whether it be your balls or your boobs. For men, check your balls monthly. For women, check your boobs monthly. And if you feel any change or any lumps at all, go to your doctor. Don't do your research online. Don't look on the internet and that, because I did that before I decided enough's enough. I need to go to the doctor because different sites tell you different things. So, don't bother with the internet. Just go to the doctor and they'll know what to do from there. It's nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed about. And, like I say, if it's very early, it's never too late. So be clear. Let's be all clear on cancer. I'm glad I went to the doctor, and I'm glad that it was early enough to catch it all and get it. So yeah, now I'm looking forward and staying strong and positive, and just looking forward to starting a new. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a new chapter in my life because I mean the last year and a half I've gained a new look on appreciation of life, and this has just made me appreciate life even more. You ever get one go around in this life, so you got to make the most of it. So stay, I mean, not a lot, not everyone's as lucky as me to get the good news that the good stuff I've had. The the that I can pull through in that. I just wish it could be the same for others, and we will cure cancer. I just wish we could do it sooner rather than later. But if they can find treatments to get rid of it along the way, then that just shows that we're getting closer to it. So yes, that's I think pretty much it from this video. So like I said, I've waffled on a bit. So I hope I've not bored you all too much. And if you're still watching to the end, then thanks a lot. It means a lot. So yeah, I appreciate the time and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So yeah, until next time, take care, and until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.